Right, yo, what up guys? So in today's video, what I want to do is basically show you how to install XRDP or RDP. And basically, what is RDP now? RDP is a remote desktop protocol. That means you basically can interact with your machine directly, like you would be in front of a computer. But in this case, we don't need a computer because we need one, but we're not gonna need like, external, because if you have, for example, two computers, if you network them together, you can interact with the other one with your first one, right? So you don't need another keyboard or another monitor because you can just plug it in, keep it like that without anything, just the machine itself, and you can just remotely control it. So all we need to do is basically, then the first thing I do recommend is sudo apt update to make sure that you have every single repository and your whole Kali or Linux, whatever machine you're updating, is up to date. Once you do that, all you need to do is just sudo apt install xrdp. Now all the commands will be in the description, so if you would just want to skip and just install these commands, go ahead. I'll also be explaining some issues because I had some issues as I installed this package and as I was doing stuff. So if you have any problems, make sure that you stick to the end of the video because I had a little problem. I don't know how to fix it. Now the second thing is we need to run this package. This basically starts the XRDP. Now another command we need to run is this exact commands. This basically enables the XRDP to start when we run the system. And that's it basically. I'm not going to run this just so I don't break anything, but you should need to run this command. Once you run this, to make sure everything's working, we just need to run sudo service xrdp status. Now this will actually tell you. So I just checked. It says for me it's an error, but I don't have any errors. So it says it's failed, but oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, because I wasn't connected. Okay, that makes more sense. So I wasn't connected, that's why it said failed. It's a bit weird because the problem I had yesterday doesn't exist anymore. I'm able to do what I wasn't doing, so I'm confused right now because I just checked and yeah, so it doesn't work, but I'll tell you still how to fix it. So that's it. That once you run this, what I would recommend is restarting Kali, and once you restart Kali, just wait a minute, don't SSH into the machine because that's what causes the problem. The problem with Linux RDP, or at least what I had the problem was I couldn't basically connect to RDP because I logged in as Kali, and Kali was the only user I had. And the problem was, if you're running basically as you log in, as you run basically as a user, you're not allowed to log in as the same user. So the thing is, the quickest solution to this is just create another user and log in as that other user, or just basically so you're not SSH or logged in as the same user, just use other account. You can obviously make yourself administrator, so you have sudo permissions. Now, because I don't have this problem anymore, I guess maybe update fixed it. I don't know what the problem was. I do know what the problem was, but it's not anymore, so I'm really sort of confused for a second. But as you can see, everything's fine. As you can see, login successful, user Kali on display 10. Just making sure there's no information. Okay. Now, how do you connect to basically our service? Now we can close SSH. We can reboot our Kali by just running sudo reboot, and it will basically restart our PI or whatever you have. I'm running this on PI, right? But you can run the same thing on any system you have. But remember, the machine that you're running, the one to run RDP on, needs to be running all the time, at all times basically, if you want to connect to it, right? Okay, so now what I'm gonna disconnect from this, and I'm gonna basically switch to my monitor because I need to show you how to connect. So as you can see, we are on on my desktop. Now it's in a different language, I know, sorry, apologies. But all you do is just write remote desktop protocol RDP, or just write RDP or remote, and then it will basically, this should be the first thing you pop up. Now you might need administrative permissions on the Windows to run this because you connect it to another computer, and that basically sometimes needs the firewall to be configured and allow connections. At least I did need to do that. So now all you do is just click connect, put the IP address, make sure that you just type it, that you have the IP address, and you just put it, you can put it in full screen. Now you can change these. Now I have this configured, my Windows configured to a different resolution. You can change this, should say screen, or according to your language, it should say something different. Now, how do you log in? Well, the same way, SSH, so Kali, right, well that's at least my login, right, and that's it basically. That's you logged in. And you can basically interact however you like. You can do whatever you like. It's really up to you what you do now. Now, why would you want RDP? RDP obviously for doing stuff, multitasking, or looking for stuff, or when you want to run Burp Suite, or when you want to program. It's much easier and better if you have a remote desktop protocol. But for maybe some stuff, maybe you want to do quick something, check something, run a command, you can always use SSH. It doesn't make a difference. I like to have RDP because it's, I don't know, I like to have RDP, right? It makes everything different. Now, as you can see, it's a bit a little cut off here. As I said, you just need to adjust your resolution and the RDP, because that's what's in charge of the, basically, of the screen. Now, I hope I helped with your problems. I basically will be making much more videos. Now, I have a little program, so let me just launch it here. As you can see, basically this is a time shift. Now, I've said this on Twitter just recently. Time shift is a very good program, because when I actually was doing my stuff, I found that it's pretty easy to make a mistake and fuck something up. So what you can do is use snapshots and backups, and obviously I'll explain this. I'll maybe make a short out of it, because I don't think there's a point me making a video about this. Maybe in the future, I will see. So basically this is a program that backs up everything up, and it's very useful. And that's it, what I wanted to say. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can leave a like, subscribe, comment, make sure to check out my Udemy courses, make sure to check out my socials, especially Twitter. I post quite a lot of information there. I talk to you guys, you can always ask me a question, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you later guys. Thank you for watching.